Welcome to school again, first prep pupils. Today we have revision on previous grammar, the grammar which you studied in the primary stage. We have this table, we have these headings: pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, and prepositions. Under the title pronoun, we have I, you, he, she, it, they. And these are subject pronouns. Under adjective, we have tall, short, small, big, beautiful, good. Under verbs, we have walk, play, write, speak, swim, eat. Under adverbs, we have slowly, well, quickly, fluently, slowly, politely. And finally, under prepositions, we have in, on, at, under, behind, next to. Under pronouns, we have I, you, he, she, it, they. As I have just said, they are subject pronouns. This means that they come at the beginning of a sentence. For example, I am a teacher, you are students, she is a nurse, and so on. As for adjectives, the adjective describes a noun. For example, look at that big man. What a beautiful building. That student is good. Verbs tell us about the action. They play football every day. I speak English. You swim well. As for adverbs, they describe the action, the verb. For example, he swims slowly. He speaks English well. He writes quickly, and so on. As for the prepositions, these are prepositions of place. They tell us about where something or someone is. There is a pen in my bag. There are books on the desk. He is sitting next to his friend, and so on. Now let's move to another point. The present simple tense. I am going to read these examples. The sun rises in the east. They go to the club every Friday. I don't often drink coffee. He doesn't drink coffee. Does she study English? Yes, she does. Do they fish? Do they go fishing? No, they don't. Where do you live? So, from these examples, we notice that the present simple tells us about something that happens every day, every week, every Friday, usually, sometimes, and so on. For the present simple tense, we use the first form of the verb. Sometimes we add s or es or ies when the subject is he, she, it, or a singular subject. Look at the first sentence. The sun rises in the east. Rises, this is the verb, and you notice that there is an s at the end of the verb because the subject is the sun, singular, and this is a statement. Next, we have the go to the club every Friday. Here we have go without s or es or ies because the subject is they, plural, and also this sentence is a statement. Next, we have I don't often drink coffee. This sentence is in the negative form, and notice we have don't in front of the verb drink because the subject is I. But look at the next sentence. He doesn't drink coffee. Here we have doesn't before drink because the subject is he, singular. And notice that after don't, doesn't, we use infinitive without to. Next we have, does she study English? Yes, she does. This is a question. A yes, no question. Does, because the subject is she. And also study is in the infinitive form, not present. We call it infinitive. Yes, it looks like present, but here we call it infinitive. Do they go fishing? No, they don't. Do, because the subject is they. Go is in the infinitive form. So these two questions, beginning with do and does, we call them yes, no questions. Finally, we have where do you live? This is also a question, but we call it a WH question because we have a question word, where. Do, because the subject is you. On the left, we have the title, the present simple tense, and the keywords. Keywords, the words that tell us about the present. We have every, always, usually, often, sometimes, never. Now let's do some exercises. Underline the correct answer in the brackets. 1. I always gets, getting up early. Here we have the word always, so the tense is the present simple tense. Get is in the present simple tense. Gets is in the present simple tense, but getting, this is verb plus ing, is not in the present simple tense. So we are going to choose between get and gets. Look at the subject, I, so we are going to choose get without an S. So the answer is this, I always get up early. Number 2, my brother don't, doesn't, isn't eat dinner at home. Here we have 3 words that tell us about the negative form, don't, doesn't, and isn't. Look at the subject, my brother, singular, so we can use doesn't and we can use isn't. But look after the brackets, we have eat. This word doesn't go with isn't in this sentence, So the correct answer is my brother doesn't eat dinner at home. Number 3, it never snows, snowed, snow in Egypt. Here we have the subject it, singular. So we are going to choose snows. This sentence is in the negative form, although we don't have not, because we have never. With never, we use the verb in the affirmative form. Snows is in the affirmative form, but with a negative meaning. So the correct answer is it never snows in Egypt. But if we are going to use doesn't, we say it like this: it doesn't snow in Egypt. What about 4? When, do, does, did your father always go to work? Here we have 3 words: do, does, did, as helping verbs in the present simple for the question form. So we should look at the subject. The subject is your father. So we are going to choose does because it is in the present. When does your father always go to work? Number 5, do, does, are you have coffee every day? Here we have these 3 words: do, does, are at the beginning of a question. We have to look at the subject here, you, so we can use do and we can use are. But are doesn't go with have, so we are going to choose do. Do you have coffee every day? And this is the correct answer. Number 6, I don't, doesn't, isn't often sleep early. The subject is I, so we are going to use don't. I don't often sleep early. Number 7, my friend plays playing in the park every day. The suitable word here is plays. The correct answer is plays. My friend plays in the park every day. Number 8, mother doesn't, don't, isn't visit her sister during our exams. The correct answer is doesn't. Mother doesn't visit her sister during our exams. Number 9, Mr. Ahmed teaching us English. The correct answer is teaches. Mr. Ahmed teaches us English. Number 10, do you liked reading short stories? The correct answer is like, because the subject is you. Do you like reading short stories? Now let's move to another grammar point, the present continuous tense. On the right, you can see some examples on the present continuous tense. I am studying English now. She is reading right now. They are studying English at the moment. He isn't drinking coffee now. Is she cooking at the moment? What are you doing right now? Look at the first sentence. I am studying English now. Look at this structure. Am, study, ing. This is the form. which we use to make present continuous. We have am because the subject is I, then infinitive, study, then ing. So the present continuous consists of three parts: am, is, are, one part; infinitive, the second part; ing, the third part. The next sentence, she is reading right now. We have is because the subject is she, read, ing. Number 3, they are studying English at the moment. We have are because the subject is they, then study, then ing. Next, he isn't drinking coffee now. This sentence is different from the above ones because it is in the negative form. So in the present continuous, we add not after am or is or are to make the meaning negative. Here we have isn't, and this is the short form for is not, then drink, then ing. Next, is she cooking at the moment? This sentence is also different because we have is at the beginning, so it is a question. We use is because the subject is she. The three parts of the present continuous in this sentence is the three parts in the present continuous in this sentence are is, cook, ing. Finally, what are you doing right now? This is also another question, but it is a WH question. The three parts of the present continuous are, do, ing. Look at the left of the table again. We have the title, the present continuous tense. The keywords are now, at the moment, right now, look, listen, watch. Now let's do some exercises on the present continuous tense. Underline the correct answer in the brackets. 1. She is studying, studied English now. Now tells us that the tense is present continuous. So, as I have just said, we have three parts in the present continuous: am, is, are. This is one part. They are one part. Then verb or infinitive. Then ing. So we are going to choose the middle answer, is studying. She is studying English now. Number 2, they are playing, played at the moment. The correct answer is are playing. They are playing at the moment. 3, he writes, wrote, is writing right now. The correct answer is writing. He is writing right now. Number 4, we studies, is studying, are studying English now. The correct answer is are studying. We are studying English now. Number 5, I did, do, am doing my homework now. The correct answer is am doing. I am doing my homework now. Some other questions. Number 6, she listened, listens, is listening to music right now. The correct answer is listening. She is listening to music right now. Number 7, at the moment, he cleans, is cleaning, cleaned the car. The correct answer is cleaning. At the moment, he is cleaning the car. Number 8. My mother cooks. Is cooking. Am cooking now. The correct answer is cooking. My mother is cooking now. Number 9. My friends play, is playing, are playing right now. The correct answer is are playing because we have my friends plural. My friends are playing right now. Number 10. Her brothers study, is studying, are studying now. The correct answer is are studying because her brothers is in the plural form. So the correct answer is her brothers are studying now. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Until we meet again, goodbye.